What's up, everybody? I'm going to be talking about how to do the Korean Backdash on an arcade stick in Tekken 7. And I'm going to talk about one of the most common issues that I've had, and I've noticed others have had as well. So starting off, I'll just show you the exact input that you need to do. You're going to start it off with a back just like any other normal backdash, and then you're going to crouch cancel it with a down back. And then it's really crucial that you get this part right. You have to let the stick go back to neutral, but you don't want to just let it go completely freely. You want to kind of guide it back to neutral and make sure that you register that second back input. So one of the best ways to practice this is to just simply practice. Don't even worry about getting the backdash yet. Just practice this back, down, back motion. If you can get this motion down, you're halfway there. You just need to add a little bit of timing and rhythm to it, and do it over and over, and you'll get the Korean backdash. So I definitely want to go into my grip a little bit. Now everybody's fingers are different, so whatever works for you is great, but for me, what I do is I start the backdash with just my thumb. That's it. So I do back with my thumb. And then to do the crouch cancel, I'm going to grab the stick with my top two fingers here and pull it down to down back. And then the important part here is that I don't just let go of the stick. As you can see on the bottom right, that's showing my inputs going from right to left. If you simply just let go of the stick, it's going to give you either some crazy inputs. Sometimes it's going to work, but it's not going to be consistent. There you go. That's a good example. So right there you see that blank input. You see the back, the down back, and then nothing. Often I had trouble with that where I'd get an input like that, and if you get that input, or if you get like an extra input or something like that, it's going to completely ruin the backdash and it's just going to stop. So it's really important that you get that back, down, back motion. So again, the way I prevent any sort of incorrect inputs or missing inputs is I push back with my thumb, pull the stick down with my top two fingers to get the down back, and again I don't just release it to neutral completely freely. I just slightly, first I start off by letting go of the top two fingers, but I'm still kind of holding it back with my thumb, and I don't just let go, I slightly encourage it to do that second that second crucial back input. Just slightly encouraging it with my thumb. I'm not actually holding the stick and pushing it over to register the second back manually, but I do slightly encourage it to do the second back. Otherwise, it's a little bit inconsistent, at least for me. And that dropped input or that extra crazy input is one of the most common issues like that right there I see people have. So you just want to encourage the stick. You might not use the same grip for me, but again, I make sure it doesn't mess up that neutral part with just by encouraging it slightly with my thumb to hit that second down back input before I release it. So once you kind of have that input down, you just need to repeat it and practice the rhythm of it. You definitely don't need to go fast. You can do it nice and slow starting off, and just work on it from there. There's no reason to do it fast. The only thing you don't want to do is crouch for too long, because obviously you can get hit by a mid if you're crouching. So you kind of want to try to release it back to neutral and not crouch for too long, and that's something I'm still working on myself. For two-player side, on the right side, basically I cup the stick with my palm right here and the tops of my fingers, just like this, and then I just kind of grab it. Well, I'm not really grabbing the stick, I'm kind of just resting my hand on it very gently, and then again it's that back, down, back movement that you really need to get correct. In this case, the way I do it on two-player side is I push the stick back with my palm and my bottom of my two fingers here, push the stick back, and then I kind of do like a quotation, almost like you're doing air quotes, to pull it down to down back, so like that. And again, the same thing will happen if I simply release it from there. I will either get a missed input or I'll get an extra input like that, or both a missed input and extra input. So you just need to, when you go back and then after down back, as you go to neutral, you just kind of slightly encourage it to register that second back input. My 2-player is not as good. I crouch a little bit too long. I'm still working on it. But that's basically how I do it. After you understand how to do the input correctly, it's just a matter of practicing the rhythm and the timing, and then slowly but surely you'll get it more consistently. And then after you have it consistent, you can start working on, doing it faster if you want. But really all you need is you really just need to be able to do it a couple of times, and you really just need to be able to do it consistently. I would say you don't really need to be able to backdash, Korean backdash all the way across the map. It's good for practice, but in an actual match, I mean, there's no point, and you're actually seeing me have that issue still sometimes. I'm still working on it myself. There's no point in just backdashing all the way across the map in an actual match. Mostly what you want to do is just get a couple of them out, 1, 2, or 3, maybe 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You probably don't ever need to do in an actual fight more than that. You just want to be ready for them to do like some kind of big whiff, and then you can come in and punish it. Or if they don't do anything, just kind of go back and forth, and you're basically just psyching them out a little bit when you're doing this, and they're either going to throw out something stupid, or it just sets you up to be able to come in and attack and probably surprise them, or have at least a better chance of surprising them, maybe with a counter hit or whatever, because you're just kind of throwing them off, especially at the lower levels with a good backdash. But the main point I'm trying to make is you don't even really need to be able to backdash all the way across the screen. It's good to practice on an infinite map, just to get the backdash down consistently, but in an actual match you really probably just need a couple of them, 3, maybe 4 in a row, and then just be ready to move in after that. So yeah, that's the basic thing. Again, the main thing I'm emphasizing is guiding that stick. It's all about this input right here. That is the meat of the backdash, and just make sure you slightly guide the stick to register that second input, so that you don't get either a crazy input or a missed input like that. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Might make some more of these videos. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any advice. Like, I'm a beginner myself. I'm still learning how to play this game, but I spent about a month and a half just basically practicing movement till I could get this backdash down. But yeah, just let me know if you have any questions, any other requests. Good luck out there. Have fun. Have a good one, guys.